I'm not vegan or vegetarian, so I add cheese and bacon. Pop it. I don't know, but this tastes like a freaking Whopper. It's just... and it's not even bad for you. Like, you can eat healthy stuff and still get a craving, and like, and not even to play with your mind. Like, you want something, you're allowed to have it and make it a healthier way. Good mid-morning, y'all. So we're starting today a kind of like a breakfast, why can't I say it? Kind of like a breakfast brunch situation, because most of the time I be mid-morning rising, so it's like 11:45. So of course I'm gonna do my coffee because it's a Monday, so I can have coffee today. I'm actually off a 3-day fast, so I did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna do tuna on 2 rice cakes. I'm also gonna have a side of fruit, so I'm gonna do blueberries and strawberries. So let's hope my little stomach could take all that, because normally when I'm like fresh off a fast, my appetite gets a little lighter, so I might just be able to do 1 rice cake, but we'll see. Holy grail. This is the leftover tuna. It smells so good. Can't wait to dive into this. It's kind of a lot. Probably honestly just be doing 1 rice cake, because this is a lot, especially my coffee. These are the rice cakes that I'm gonna be using. I'll leave the brand I use on screen. It's called Nature's Promise. Some supermarkets have Nature's Promise, so it might be hit or miss, but this is full of, this is brown rice, and then it has a couple of other healthy grains in it, so I like buying these. It's not like white enriched rice or anything like that. And then I'm gonna be just putting some chives on the top, a little oniony bite. Raw onions just stays in my mouth, even if I like brush my teeth a million times. I'm just gonna be using chives. I forgot to mention, obviously this is what I eat in a day, so this is gonna be my first meal. Later we'll do, you know, whatever I'm feeling. Then I'm definitely gonna do dinner, obviously. Do like a little dessert snack type of situation. But check out my shirt, y'all. So cute. I thrifted this. It just says power, you know, because I'm powerful. And then on the back, it just has a bunch of powerful like traits. Love it. Yeah, let's get started, because at this point it's almost noon, so let's get started. Way too much ice. I'm actually be doing an Americano, so I'm gonna do that instead. Got the allulose. This is gonna make it sugar-free. Do your research, but this is some good stuff here if you're not trying to be consuming too much sugar. I've always been that type of girl to just not be really wanting to consume sugar. Really don't eat sugar like that. It just does not, it's not healthy, and it does not look good on me. So I can avoid sugar at all costs. I will. Normally I'll do maple syrup, but like actual cane sugar, I don't add to anything, and I rarely eat sweets, so. And this is 000 on the back. So if you're diabetic, or you're just trying to watch your weight or just take care of your health, I would definitely recommend this. I got this from Amazon. There was a smarter way of doing that, Jazz, because that burnt my thumb. The only thing I hate about the pouring it over, like the ice melts, then I have to put more ice in it. There's just gotta be an easier way. Well, obviously you could let your espresso chill, but like I told y'all, it's getting late, so I'm just gonna remove the ice and put fresh ice in it. I have a splash left, but this will be just enough because you really don't need a lot. So I was running out of half and half, so I'm gonna just be adding a little bit of this hazelnut milk. I'm gonna froth this and we're gonna see what we get, because this will froth up pretty thick. So, and this is really strong, like it's not even enough half and half. It's kind of light, but this is really strong. So I'm gonna just be adding a little bit of this, and it needs a little more sweetness too, because I'm on that time of the month, so I need the sweetness. Okay, and this is meal number one. So we got the tuna on the rice cake, we got blueberries and strawberries, and then we got the Americano. I'll leave the tuna fish fillets that I buy at Walmart, or they have them at like some higher scale grocery store, so I'll leave that on the screen. It's bomb. Once you try it, to me, you'll never go back. It's all natural. They put it in either spring water or olive oil, and it's just like no ingredients after that. So being that I'm gonna eat dinner at around 7, what I'm gonna do now is just get the little pear crumble thingy prepared. And that's just something I'm gonna wing. I'm not gonna like look up a recipe because crumbles are pretty easy to make. You just need like fruit and then like a crumble. So you can use like oats or flour, whatever you have, with like oil. So it's pretty simple, straightforward. Then you just pop it in the oven. But I'm gonna boil the pears first so they get nice and soft. Then you just add like honey, cinnamon, and things like that. Super easy. So I'm gonna show y'all how I make that, and I'm praying to God it's good, because the last time I made something, I think with pears, I feel like they were a little too like crunchy and crisp, and I want them like tender. So that's why I said I'm gonna boil them first. But we're just gonna make that so it's prepared by the time I'm done eating dinner. Yeah, so I'm not gonna eat. I just had like a little tiny piece of an oatmeal cookie right now. But yeah, y'all, that coffee I had today, I made a cold, first I made an Americano, and then I made a cold brew because I didn't like the Americano. But then I didn't like the cold brew because I ran out of half and half, and I just had to do almond milk, which I need half and half in my coffee, okay? Like, almond milk sometimes tastes okay in lattes, but like for a cold brew, I need my half and half. They were both just bad, and it messed up my stomach. Like, I don't know what happened, but I was just like going to the bathroom. Stomach was messed up. So for a while, like I wasn't even hungry. I just started getting hungry out of nowhere. So like I said, I just had like a little piece of a cookie. And then I'm just drinking my sour water right now. I've been working on editing this video for a few hours. So I'm gonna take a little break and we're gonna get started on that pear crumble. This pot is not big enough. I'm gonna do about a quarter of it like finely chopped, and then the rest of it I'm gonna just do like really finely chopped. That's not too much. That looks like a lot. Smells good though. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in with this maple sugar. So this is pretty much just maple syrup in powder form. And this is organic, it's grade A. I got this from Amazon. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of this inside this mixture here to sweeten it up a little bit. And then for the pears, to sweeten those, I think I'm definitely gonna use some of the sugar-free allulose. And then I'm torn between if I wanna use some honey or maple sugar to like amplify the sweetness. Smells so good. You know what this smells like? This smells like that cereal back in the day that was not Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it was like French Toast Crunch or something. I'll leave a picture, but all the millennials, you know what cereal I'm talking about. This is what this smells like. Wow, that smells. Or that Eggo cereal. When they had, Eggos had a cereal, that's what this smells like. So this is ready. Alright y'all, so we're gonna get back to the crumble a little bit later. Right now I want to get started on dinner because it's 6:20 and I wanted to start eating dinner by 7. So I'm just prepping the stuff for my veggie burger. I'll show y'all the veggie burger the only veggie burger that I eat because it's super clean. It's by Amy's Organics. I love her soups, her dinners, all that. I cannot wait till y'all sponsor me one day. But these are my favorite and only veggie burgers that I will eat. And I'm not vegan or vegetarian, so I add cheese and bacon. Poppin'. So I don't even miss the meat, okay? And I'm not a ground beef or cheeseburger person because the concept of ground beef is disgusting. I say this in many videos. To my burger, I'm just gonna be adding some organic mushrooms. I love mushrooms on my burgers. I used to, even when I ate burgers. And I used to love burgers, by the way, so no shade. If you love burgers, go ahead. But it's just not me anymore. This is either white onion or yellow onion, I don't remember, but I always buy the onion. It looks like the outer layer is kind of like a tan or light brown. Those are the best. I think those are yellow onions if I'm not mistaken. I do like red onion, but I just don't reach for them as much for whatever reason. White onion, it's not really the greatest, but I'm pretty sure this is yellow onion because I see a little piece of it. But so I'm gonna be sauteing these and then that's gonna be on my burger. I have a tomato and then instead of lettuce, I'm gonna be using kale because I love kale and it's just super nutritious. It's definitely more nutritious than like lettuce. So I'm gonna be putting some of that on my burger. Then of course we're gonna do mustard and ketchup because that's the American way. So that's how we're gonna do it. This is the bacon I use. Now I know I'm hearing so much drama about bacon and this and that, and I will never give up bacon. There would have to be some like craze or something going on. I love pork. I've cut back on it a lot because it's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? It can clog some arteries. It's kind of fattening. Anytime I buy pork, I do organic. Any meat I get, I make sure it's organic. It's non-GMO. Just make sure you're getting pasture raised. No antibiotic, hormone-free chicken, and you should be good. I can't give up chicken either. I make sure all my meat is organic and well-sourced. But going back to bacon, this is no nitrates. So regular bacon has like nitrates and chemicals added. This bacon, and it's just pork, water, salt, turbinado sugar, and celery powder. So it's just a few ingredients. And then on the front, it says no nitrates added except for naturally occurring nitrates and nitrates in the celery powder. So it's not preserved and you need to keep it refrigerated, obviously. But this is Nature's Promise. I told y'all, I think before that, I like a lot of products from this line. So anyway, I got 2 of these in the oven, just cooking. And I like my bacon crispy and crunchy, so I like to cook it a little longer. And I put it onto the burger. So these are the veggie burgers that I use. These are the Amy's California. And I discovered these during COVID when I started shopping at Wegmans, which is sucks. They don't have no Wegmans in North Carolina. The closest one is in Raleigh, which is like 2 hours from me. But Wegmans was my favorite grocery store, above Whole Foods, above Sprouts, above Publix. Wegmans was like my go-to. I am liking Sprouts though, because they kind of have like unique stuff that's like specific to their store. There's no soy in here, so that's good. You kind of always want to stay away from soy if you can. Not the best for you. I do like me some soy sauce, though. I'm not gonna lie. In like little doses. I'm not gonna even front. But yeah, the only thing is like the sunflower oil. But it's high oleic, so I've heard that that's not like too awful. And it's all the way at the bottom, so there's not much in there anyway. But this is what it looks like. They just look like little patties. I have 2 left. And I got these months ago, y'all. So anyways, I'm just gonna take one of the patties and then just kind of saute it a little bit with some avocado oil so it browns up. But first I'm gonna focus on sauteing my veggies, and then I will get to this. I think I might have cut way too much mushrooms. All my sandwiches, whether it's like a hero type of sandwich or like a burger or whatever, I do 4 slices of tomato because I love tomatoes. They're juicy. So I'm gonna set these to the side. My kale is already pre-cut, so I don't have to take that out until I'm ready to prepare the sandwich. But I am only gonna be using like probably this much because this is just way too much mushrooms. So moving back to the pear crumble situation, I'm gonna just add a little bit of this organic non-GMO cornstarch to the pears just so the sauce thickens up a little bit when it's in the oven and gets like nice and bubbly. So I'm gonna just do like a little sprinkle of this. Cornstarch is something that you wanna make sure it's organic and non-GMO, because if not, it's just not the best. So just make sure it's organic, and it's usually used in small doses anyway, so it's not that bad for you. But always make sure it's organic. And this is really good too to use for like to thicken up sauces, gravies, stuff like that. Oh my God, that's too much. Why didn't you just get like a teaspoon, Jazz? I think this is a little bit too much, so I'm probably gonna have to add some water, because that's a freaking lot. A lot of dang on cornstarch. Let me check on the mushrooms and stuff. Sheesh. Well, I mean, the good news is it's gonna bubble up and make it thick in the oven, so I just want to add a little more honey because I feel like this is too, like, I don't know, watery. I don't know. For buns for my veggie burger, I'm going to be using these Dave's Killer burger buns. So normally any type of sandwich I make, I use Ezekiel bread. I'll leave it right here. Super clean. It has really good grains, lentils, barley, spelt, like oats. These are just kind of it just has a bunch of like organic flours in here. Organic whole wheat flour, organic barley flour, quinoa flour. So there's some good stuff in here. There's just a little bit of canola oil. Yeah, there's a little bit of cane sugar in here. Oh, 6 grams, not a lot. Yeah, so there's 6 grams of sugar in here, so that's why like normally I wouldn't go for this. I don't have any Ezekiel bread, so unfortunately I'm just gonna have to go with this. And Ezekiel bread does have buns, but they're just too bready and like kind of hard. So this is like gonna be a minute since I've had an actual like bun. I normally just use Ezekiel bread, but I'm really disappointed like that this has that much sugar in it. to be honest, but whatever. For a sauce, I don't eat mayonnaise because I don't like it, so I'm just gonna use like a little tiny bit of sour cream and put some seasonings in there and use that as my sauce. And then I have ketchup and mustard. Also, I'm gonna be cutting up this potato and dipping it in ketchup. I'm gonna roast it so it gets crispy in the oven. This is what all the cool people are doing with their buns, so figured I'd copy. Potatoes came out perfect. So crispy. So I ended up getting done cooking a lot later than I expected, but it's cool. It's currently 8:45, so burger's done. Just cut it in half. I got my potatoes. So good. I'm gonna pray and then I'm gonna eat my burger. Oh, forgot the fun stuff, the string beans. Usually just like eat them with my fingers, just so I'm, you know, getting my greens in. And I have kale on my burger as well. I overcooked these, they're too mushy. Good shot right there. Oh shoot, I didn't take a thumbnail. Oh my. This is so. It tastes like I'm back at BK, okay? Have it your way. This tastes like a Burger King Whopper. This is so good. The bacon reminds me of like a Whopper with bacon. Y'all, I have not had Burger King since a burger from Burger King since I was like a child. I'm talking like 9 or something. I don't know, but this tastes like a freaking Whopper. This is so good, and it's not even bad for you. Like, you can eat healthy stuff and still get a craving, and like, and not even to play with your mind. Like, you want something, you're allowed to have it and make it a healthier way. I got my sour water here, which is just water with lime, 2 limes to be exact. I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'll probably be so full, to be honest. Like, I wanted to taste that little pear crumble for y'all, so I'm gonna taste it and just have like a little bit. I also bought some Greek yogurt to like put on top of it as a whipped cream. It's already like almost 9, so maybe at around like 10:30, 11. Like, that's the only time I could see myself like wanting to eat a little bit more. But this is a lot of food right here, so, and I didn't even finish my string beans, so I'll see y'all like a little bit later when I'm like ready to taste that. I like it. All right, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in with this what I eat in a day. Let me know if y'all like videos like this and I can do it. Depending on how my appetite is, you know, I don't really know what you're gonna get. Like, some days my appetite's lighter than this even, surprisingly. Some days it's a little heavier, it just depends. Sometimes I have leftovers, it just kind of depends. But let me know if y'all like videos like this, like the healthy ideas and healthy tips. They do come in handy, I'm telling you. It's really good to eat as clean as possible and just make healthy substitutes if you can. Other than that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.